a level, because once again, we're on the road to Space Mountain. Hey, in order to win, we got to play at a level that they're unwilling or unable to match. Hell yeah. Champions on 3, 1, 2, 3. Champions!
2 weeks ago, the Patriots lost to the New York Jets here at home. In fact, the Patriots are 2-3 here at Gillette Stadium. And there's the situation with the grass field, chewed up, especially the middle of this field. And so what they did was install a new surface. Field turf has been put down. And what typically takes 6 weeks to make happen, changing the playing surface, leveling it out, having it settle in, instead took 8 days. And it's amazing the turnaround. It's the last time, Troy, that'll ever happen within a season, but the Patriots are thrilled about it. This is the 100th career start for Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, with his 3 rings, with Dillon behind him. Corey Dillon gets it, chased by this top-rated Bears defense and forced out of bounds after a gain of 3 by Charles Tillman. Take a look at the rest of the offense. You know Brady, you know the name Corey Dillon. This offensive line is underrated, and they have done a very good job of blocking for the running game, and the combination of Dillon and the rookie Maroney, the top running back combination yardage-wise in the NFL.
I tell you, Joe, I'm excited about watching Lawrence Maroney run the ball in person today. I've had a chance on television. I think this guy is really something special.
2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun. And that pass is at the feet of Ben Watson. It's 3rd down and 7. Take a look at the defense, and it is terrific. As we talked about last week when they were playing the Jets at the Meadowlands, this is that rare unit that can get pressure with their front 4. And because of that, they can drop a lot of great athletes into coverage, and they are deadly on 3rd down and 6 and more.
Anytime you can get pressure without having to blitz linebackers or safeties, that definitely helps your coverage on the back end.
They're showing blitz here. And here they come. Brady fires, and it's out of the reach of Caldwell. Grossman fires, pass complete. Muhammad, gain of 5. Asante Samuel, who makes the start today, inactive last week, is there for the stop. And here is Rex Grossman, the guy you talked about. It has, without a doubt, been a roller coaster ride this season.
Well, it has. I mean, he has played exceptionally well in 6 ball games. He's not played well in 3 of those games, and 3 of the other 4. And if you're going to beat a good team like the New England Patriots, then your quarterback is going to have to perform well.
2nd down and 5. Out of the backfield, it's out of the reach of Thomas Jones. 3rd and 5. Now, there's no doubt that Rex Grossman can make a statement here today, taking on this very good Patriots defense. The offensive line with Olin Kreutz in the middle, about as good as it gets at the center position. And then the backs and receivers. Thomas Jones has been hot. 3 100-yard games in his last 4 tries.
Well, and the Bears, they've come out and they've thrown it the first 2 plays. They like running the football, but this New England defense has been stout all season, stopping the run.
Patriots back out of the blitz, and that's picked off by Samuel. What a catch for the interception.
The first pick he had, great play by him. I'm going to put a little bit on him and talk about the great plays that Samuel's made.
Well, Asante Samuel expecting the quick pass. He clues in on Rex Grossman, sees the 3-step drop, as you can see, drives on it, and that's a ball that Rex Grossman has to put on the body because Samuel got such a good jump on that Bernard Berrien, trying to break up the pass, was unable to. The only chance of completing that ball was putting it on the back hip of Berrien.
4th pick for Samuel, and Grossman does in the first series what he didn't do all last week at the Jets, turn it over. 2nd and 8 for New England. And the pass to Watson. Benjamin Watson has a first down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 11. Four-man rush. Brady over the middle, and that was nearly into the arms of Big Tank Johnson. Handoff is to Maroney, and the rookie runs into a wall on the right side. Briggs was there. A gain of 2, and it's 3rd down and long for the Patriots. 3rd down and 8. Brady with time over the middle. That ball is up for grabs and picked off by Tillman. Out of the arms of Watson and into the arms of Charles Tillman. And the two teams trade interceptions as Tillman hauls in pick number 3.
I caught it, and he just made a good hit. You know, I caught it in the air, and I guess he put his helmet right on the ball. I mean, it was a good play. It was a good defensive play.
Now from their own 6. Back to the running game, Thomas Jones. Second down and 10. Thomas Jones looking for room to run, and Jones is going to be about 1.5 yards shy of a first down as Sanders makes the stop for the Patriots. More lineups for you. It's a 3-4 defense. Grossman and the Bears faced it last week with Eric Mangini, who used to study at the foot of Bill Belichick. And there are the linebackers in the secondary. Troy, another year where they are really banged up back there.
It's amazing how banged up they've been this season. They put a patchwork secondary together last week, were effective against Green Bay. Asante Samuel, as we've already seen, helps having him back.
3rd down and 1, and a completion to the tight end Desmond Clark. First down, Chicago. Grossman fires, has a man, Muhammad, but he cannot recover and get to the ball. 2nd down and 10. Thomas Jones over the right side. This is the number 2 defense in the NFL against the run, and they're showing it here. A loss of 1 by Jones. 3rd down and 11 coming up for Chicago. 3rd down and 11. Trying to buy some time, and the pass is complete for Berrien. First down, Chicago, as Grossman rolled out and completed it to Bernard Berrien for 13 yards. Play action from Grossman. Gonna air it out. Berrien down the middle of the field. There's contact. There's no flag. James Sanders made contact with Bernard Berrien. No flag. 2nd and 10.
Well, you're going to see a double move here by Berrien. This is one of the first times they put both Bernard Berrien and Mark Bradley on the field together. Both are great speed guys, so you figured they were going to take a shot down the field. It's close there. Sanders turns his head at the last minute. There was contact made. Had he not have gotten his head turned around, Berrien probably gets the pass interference call.
2nd down and 10, and Thomas Jones trying to make a cut on this new surface. No gain. Jarvis Green, typically more of a pass rushing specialist, in to make the stop. It's 3rd and 10. Blitz from the Patriots. Grossman off his back foot hits Bradley for a first down. A penalty flag comes in. You can see it laying there near midfield. And it is against the Patriots. The play will stand, and it's a first down for the Bears. Couple good throws by Grossman on this drive.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, 27, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Take Grossman, you're right, Joe. A couple of times now he's had pressure in his face and he's had to retreat. This is what you got to do as a quarterback. Not always can you get your feet set the way that you would like to. So as he's retreating, he's getting the ball out of his hands. Nice physical play there by Mark Bradley. I'll tell you, he missed 6 games because of an ankle injury. He came back 2 weeks ago. Has been exceptional in the last 2 ball games for the Bears, and a nice play on the last one.
Well, it is a chess match on both sides of the ball between these two clubs. As Grossman tries to figure out what the Patriots will do. Hands off on the 10th play of this drive, and Thomas Jones falls forward for 2. Jones 5 carries for only 11 yards. Grossman over the middle, Berrien wide open. And Berrien to the 25-yard line. And Troy, Grossman is hung in. He's had a little time, and he's picking apart this injury-depleted secondary for the Patriots.
Well, they come right back. This time, they're going to put 2 guys on Seymour to keep him from being a factor in getting to Rex Grossman. Look at the clean pocket that Rex Grossman has on this play. And then he gets to throw it to a wide-open guy right there coming across in front of his face, Bernard Berrien.
Thomas Jones will try the outside. There's nothing on the inside, and a good play out in space. A gain of only 2. Asante Samuel with that last play as Grossman throws end zone and out of the reach of Muhammad. 3rd down and 8. Quick setup, a little pump fake. Grossman to the end zone. Berrien, a lot of contact, no flag, and Berrien gets up with his palms to the sky as Ellis Hobbs made contact. They'll call it incidental as their feet got tangled up, and it's 4th down.
Well, again, we've seen about 3 times already double moves. You're going to see it again here, going to the post then after the double move on Hobbs. And he has a chance right there if the ball had been released a little bit earlier, but Rex held it just long enough to make it a very difficult throw at that point.
40-yard try by Gold. And whistles prior to the snap. So even though Gold drilled it.
False start, 70, offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
From 45, that one is blocked. Brady fires and hits Troy Brown, who makes the catch, picks up a 1st down into Chicago territory, 15 yards.
Brian Urlacher trying to put a little bit of pressure on Tom Brady. New England doing a pretty good job there picking it up. You see Kevin Falk able to get his pad level down, and Tom Brady has the confidence that Urlacher's going to get blocked and comes right to the outside with Troy Brown.
Quick snap, Dillon. Corey Dillon inside the 25. And a penalty flag at the end of the play. 26-yard run by Corey Dillon.
After the play was over, personal foul, 38, defense, hit the runner out of bounds.
Well, it's just an off-tackle run by Corey Dillon. The offensive line really did a good job of giving him a hole. There's the late hit by Danielle Manning. Obviously, he was out of bounds. Sometimes as a defender, you're coming in, you're already engaged or trying to get engaged at the point that the runner is going out of bounds, but I think Danielle Manning could have avoided that one.
Handoff is to Maroney, and Maroney meets Briggs, who wrestles the football away. Another takeaway by the Chicago defense. Their 31st of the season.
You know, this isn't the first team that's tried to pull the ball out. And it won't be the last either. You know, there's a lot of teams that do it, and a lot of teams are good at it. Bears probably the best at it, but, you know, we're going to see it every week. We'll probably see a lot more of it now. You know, everybody will be excited to play us. Get a bunch of fumbles.
And in the backfield, it's Benson. Benson into the arms of Wilfork, a gain of 3, and we go back to that play by Lance Briggs.
Yeah, you go back and you take a look, and as a running back, you're oftentimes told to keep your legs going and try to drive the pile. But I'll tell you, against the Bears, I'm not so sure you want to do that, because as soon as you get held up, you've got the Bears coming in on it, trying to get it out of their hands. And Maroney talking to the coaches there about what exactly happened, but we've seen it time and time again against this Bears defense. They get held up and then they strip the ball away.
Second down and 7. Grossman high but caught by Berrien. Good grab by Bernard Berrien. Hobbs brings him down after a gain of 13 yards. Benson will take it. Cedric Benson running right through Ellis Hobbs and picking up a first down, a 14-yard gain.
Pretty physical runner here, Cedric Benson, straight away, and then New England, they try to take it right out of his hands as well. You're going to see coming in, he's got a little bit loose away from his body. But here they come in. Ellis Hobbs is trying to yank it out of Cedric Benson's arm right there. But Benson's got it close to his chest at that point, and a good job of ball security.
And on top of that, Hobbs is playing with a broken left wrist. Tough to yank the ball out with a cast on that left arm. Here's Benson again. Been wanting to get more and more action. Thomas Jones has held him off. But you can see why they like Benson. Hits the hole hard, has a lot of jump, picks up 1 at 2nd down and 9. Second down for Grossman. Sets up, airs it out. Berrien downfield, up to get it. And a 1st and goal for the Bears inside the 10. They'll mark Berrien down at the 7. 47-yard completion.
They're a shot type team, so they're always taking shots down the field. I know when I watched them play against Buffalo, I mean, Berrien had a stutter go for a touchdown. I mean, they were just throwing the ball up, and guys were making great plays. So you gain a lot of confidence as an offense when you lay the ball up there and something good happens.
I think Berrien catches that.
Yeah, I do too, Joe. I think you're right. I think there is some movement in the ball, but the left arm there, the left forearm, is under the ball.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The ball never touched the ground. It's a completed catch. New England is in charge with their first team timeout.
Grossman lost the football. And the Patriots recover. Richard Seymour is having an all-world half.
I thought Richard played well last night. Thought he got off on the ball well, showed good quickness. Made a significant number of plays in both the running game and the passing game.
Turn the ball over, but we also had some opportunities. Got to get better in the red zone. We get down there, we got to put the ball in the end zone, and can't fumble snap. Can't fumble snap and turn the ball over. When at least you got 3 points, and possibly didn't give ourselves a chance on to try to get a touchdown on that.
Over on the bench, they're checking out the right hand of Rex Grossman, and moments ago squirting some cold water on it. Don't know if he maybe banged up that hand going after the fumble, which happened on the center quarterback exchange, as Maroney with a nice run picks up 7.
Got stepped on and on the fumble, looking for the fumble down in the red zone there. Just took a while to get the feeling back in it, and it wasn't a problem for the rest of the game.
Hand off to Maroney, and boy, was he swallowed up by Urlacher. Woo, he can make a running back disappear. A loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd down. And again, I don't know if Grossman hurt himself prior to it, and that's why he didn't keep his hands in there, or if he banged his hand going after that fumbled snap.
My guess is that he banged his right hand up going for, right there, there's a leg coming in on his right hand, but I don't think, sometimes a quarterback, if you don't open up your hand to the snap, you can injure the right hand. I don't think that's what happened.
It's 3rd down and 4. Bears have had a field goal blocked. We're going in, had 3rd and goal from the 5. And Grossman lost the handle on the snap. On 3rd and 4, Brady in trouble, drops it down, and the catch is made. That's Falk out of the backfield, a gain of 7 and a first down.
I tell you, Tom Brady is so good in the pocket. Rex Grossman trying to get that, I don't know if it went numb on him or what exactly has happened. But here's Tom Brady, and you watch him. He goes through his progression, and he has time, and that allows him to do it. But he's so cool and collected in the pocket. I know one of his favorite quarterbacks growing up in the Bay Area was Joe Montana. He has a lot of the same coolness as Joe had in the pocket.
Play action from Brady over the middle. That is caught by Graham. Leaping grab by Daniel Graham for a first down at the New England 46.
We had some good matchups out there. Man, They didn't play one snap of nickel defense all day. And they lost a few guys in the secondary. So we felt we had good plays, and we just had to execute a little bit better.
On first down, that's the other tight end, Watson. And Benjamin is forced out a yard and a half shy of the first down. Maroney with the adjustment, the run, the first down.
There you go.
As Brady fires and the pass is caught by Caldwell. Riche is having his best pro season, good for 15 yards.
Boy, sure is. Riche Caldwell coming over from the San Diego Chargers. He's been injured a significant part of his career, which has affected his productivity on the field, but not this year. Pretty good route there. Nathan Basher gets turned just enough. And then Tom Brady again just putting it out on the sidelines low and away where a receiver likes it and where only he can make the play.
A blitz from the Bears. Maroney gets hit by Urlacher, a gain of 6. Handoff to Maroney, first down New England. First it was Sarah, and now we hear Brady yell out Kelly, and an injury up front. Ryan O'Callahan, the rookie out of Cal, from the 13-yard line of the Bears. Out of the backfield, it's Maroney, out of the reach of Briggs. And out of bounds inside the 5, first and goal as they mark him out just outside the 1. And there's a part of the game that the Patriots didn't see a lot of, Troy, while at Minnesota, catching the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah, and I don't think Lance Briggs expected him to be able to have the kind of speed that he had to get outside of him. Initially, it didn't look like anybody was there, and then Maroney had a clear shot all the way to the end zone, and then Lance Briggs, because of his speed, got there, but he was just a step slow and couldn't make the tackle.
Vrabel in as an eligible receiver, but it's Maroney in for the touchdown. Lawrence Maroney, the rookie, gets his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Bad right hand at all. He throws it into the dirt, and Bruschi gives Desmond Clark a little shove at the end of the play. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Benson brought down by Seau. And Seau is injured. No gain on that play. It's 3rd and 10. And Seau looks really hurt. Oh, goodness. Seau made the tackle. He's been a great addition, a late addition, but a good one to this defense, and it does not look good for Junior Seau.
You know, has a lot of leadership. You know, it was kind of ironic, you know, last night before the game, you know, he gave a very, you know, emotional speech to the team before we went out on the field. And, you know, that's the kind of guy he is, you know, very unselfish, team-oriented, really works hard at the game, you know, is here early, stays late. You know, wants to take every rep in practice. So he was a good, was a guy that I really enjoyed coaching.
A guy who may very well end up in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Vrabel moves as that ball is bobbled and caught by Muhsin Muhammad. Vrabel is in on the stop. And I guess, Troy, they'll have to do what they did last year, which is move Vrabel back to the inside.
Well, they're going to have to make some adjustments, no question, but Rex Grossman hangs in the pocket there. Colvin coming around the edge. Good job on his part. And then you've got Troy Brown trying to keep up with Muhsin Muhammad there in that slot position.
Vrabel is on the inside, and right through the middle of this defense is Benson. Cedric Benson through the heart of this defense, a 16-yard run.
And right now, Cedric Benson is having much more success running the football than what Thomas Jones is, primarily because he is a straight-ahead downhill runner, and he's been very physical so far in this game.
Handoff is to Jones, and Thomas Jones lunges forward, and it depends on the spot. And they get it by the very nose of the football. 3rd and 4. Play action, and in trouble as Grossman just gets rid of it. And it's 4th down. The field goal unit will come on for Chicago. And Gold is good. 2 timeouts left for New England. Brady can't find anywhere to go with it and just slides down. Had plenty of time, but great coverage downfield. Second down and 9, and it's Falk on a screen. Tripped up by Briggs. Boy, he's busy. I know we always talk about Urlacher, but Lance Briggs is all over the field.
Oh, you know, he's one of those guys like what Alex Brown is and Urlacher, but they run to the ball, and this defense has been built on speed, and Lance Briggs is one of the guys that brings that.
Already the 6th tackle for Briggs. That's high, but caught by Maroney. Has a first down inside the 35. Under 20 seconds to play, and the pass, Caldwell caught it and gets out of bounds. 16 seconds left.
Well, this is exceptional right here. Look at the hands. I mean, that is textbook how to catch the football.
Oh, that
but did
might be reviewed.
Yeah, and you can bet that Lovie Smith well, actually, that'll be up in the booth.
It would be a booth review.
I can't imagine them not reviewing this.
They have to. Now the whistles. And you have to believe that last 9-yard,
the previous play.
9-yard reception will be wiped away. He did all he could, but just could not hang on.
Yeah, just couldn't quite hang on to it enough. He brings it to his body, but yeah, the ball clearly out.
The receiver lost control of the ball, and the ball hit the ground. The pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Brady, quick throw. Watson, there he is again. Briggs gets his right hand up and knocks it down. Man, this player, Lance Briggs, is having a heck of a game.
Well, there's just not many linebackers that can run with Ben Watson. This is an excellent play by Lance Briggs. Initially, it looked like Tom Brady threw the perfect ball to get it over his hands and into the hands of Ben Watson, but a great play by Lance Briggs.
Out of the shotgun, Brady lofts it. Watson down the field. Makes the catch with 6 seconds left. And now down the field goes the offense as we take a look at this catch. Oh, that might be something that gets a booth review.
Yeah, I think it will because,
Oh, yeah, that's out.
We will review the previous play.
Here's the call.
After reviewing the play, the ball hit the ground. The receiver did not have possession of the ball. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Devin Hester is back just in case. And now the Bears are going to take a timeout. So this kick didn't happen. Even though Gostkowski drilled it.
God, I guess so.
Man, that thing would have been good from 60.
I mean, there's no question about his leg.
But the Bears got a late timeout granted, and Gostkowski will try and do it again.
I wonder if they'll even bother keeping Devin Hester back there.
Now, Devin, you can come up to the line now. This thing is from 52 yards. It crosses. My gosh, that thing was halfway up the upright. But Lovie Smith got the timeout in prior to the snap.
I mean, that's not even right. When you've got Lovie Smith right there with the official and probably alerted him, hey, just before the snap, I'm going to call timeout here.
So try it again. got it.
Able to. But again, it was a double move down the field. Boy, and those hurt. You get extended, you got your right arm up, and it exposes your rib cage, and that's right where Ty Warren put the helmet.
Second down, quick setup and throw, and a miscommunication. Ellis Hobbs was out there. And penalty flags and whistles. Boy, was that play set up for something big. A screen to Jones, and he was all alone on this side of the field. But
false start, 20, offense, 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Troy, I don't think I'm overselling it, saying had there been no false start there. I mean, there was nobody on this side of the field.
That's right.
Now the Patriots get to tee off. And it's Seymour. You can see the brace on the left arm protecting the elbow of Richard Seymour. And he was a little banged up after wrapping up Grossman.
Well, and Richard Seymour, I mean, he has had an exceptional ball game today. And, you know, he's such a strong, quick guy. And he starts moving the pile, and then once he gets a quarterback level, he comes off the block and then is able to make the sack.
Tom Brady and this New England offense starting at their own 32, up by 7, and a handoff to the up back Heath Evans. And Evans picks up nada. Second down and 10. Brady fires Maroney out of the backfield. The rookie is beyond midfield, wrestled down by Tillman at the 47. A 20-yard catch and run by Lawrence Maroney.
Well, Lawrence Maroney has not gotten a lot of balls thrown to him this year, but it's something that he very much wants to be able to do. He comes up, runs what's called a post pattern from the backfield, and Tom Brady puts it right on him. And then there's the weakness. Once you get your in-man coverage, which is what the Bears were in, and once you beat your man, you have a lot of room then there in the middle to run the football.
9.5 to go, third quarter. Maroney stretching it and runs into Urlacher. And Urlacher, after a gain of 2, throws down Lawrence Maroney.
You know, Stephen Neal is a world champion wrestler, their right guard for the New England Patriots. But I'm not so sure that Brian Urlacher didn't play a little wrestling himself at somewhere during his career. You see here, he gets a hold of Maroney at the end of the run, and then this takedown.
Oh. Under 9 to play in the quarter, second down and 8. Brady, Jackson, and the pass is broken up by Tillman. He didn't turn for the ball, but there was no contact. Tillman was there. There is no flag, and it's third down for New England.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, we talked about the speed of Chad Jackson, but Tillman never gets turned around. It's a little bit of a face guard there. You know, you cannot put the hand there in the face of the receiver. You know, he never turns and then tries to make a play on the ball.
No flag is thrown, and the Patriots get to the line in a hurry on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Brady over the middle. The pass is caught by Watson, and the ball comes out into the arms of Caldwell. And now the ball out yet again, and the Bears take over. A penalty flag ends up on the field. Danielle Manning comes away with a football.
Pop up with a big hit. I think Bash actually stripped the ball. Then the guy caught it, and I ran, stripped the ball, and it was just crazy. A lot of fumbles on that play.
They knocked a few balls out, a lot of balls out today. Even just catching and just hitting you and separating the man from the ball. So they definitely have a hidden defense.
Starting from just outside their own 6-yard line after the 3rd Patriot turnover, Thomas Jones out to the 10.
It's just amazing what's happened down on that end of the field, Joe. I mean, all the turnovers are taking place once the ball gets inside the 20 on this one end.
Maybe it has something to do with a new turf.
Well,
It's been an odd game because of those turnovers, and the Bears, #1 in the league with 119 points off turnovers. When they get them, they have to go down the entire field, as they do here. 2nd down and 6. Grossman fires for Muhammad. That buys a little breathing room for the Bears as Muhsin Muhammad makes the catch in front of Hobbs, good for 16 yards.
Well, good job by this offensive line. Check out the protection that Rex Grossman gets, and then he turns it loose. I mean, he threw that ball with great authority, which you really have to do. I mean, you've got Muhsin Muhammad running the outside. Ball's a little bit behind, but Muhsin Muhammad, because of his abilities, he's able to make that kind of play. But what a great job by Rex Grossman getting the offense off the goal line and out here now closer to the 30-yard line.
1st down, Chicago. Grossman under pressure, floats it for Muhammad. Incomplete. James Sanders coming on a blitz. Earhold Rex Grossman after getting rid of that football, and Rex is happy just to get up.
You know, you see this blitz, and then you know you may have a shot down the field. Rex fields him at the last minute, and then he's got a shot up the field. If he's able to just lay this a little more, Muhsin Muhammad's going to be able to run that one down, but that's one of those that's easy to talk about from up here. When you're down there on the field and you got Sanders barreling down on your back, it's hard to complete that ball.
1 sack belongs to Seymour, but he's been hit 7 times, hurried 14 times. And one of the better runs by Jones, picks up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. And the Bears change it up and hand it off. Thomas Jones makes a move, a couple of extra yards around James Sanders, who makes the tackle after a gain of 17.
Well, good call there by Ron Turner. He's done this a couple times now on 3rd down. They get a push again. They push it down. They bring Reuben Brown, 74, around. And then Thomas Jones, you can see some of the moves that he has. He's more of a slasher, but when he sees the whole front side, he has the discipline to stay that side and pick up some good yardage.
On 1st down, Thomas Jones again picks up 3.5. 2nd down and 7, and Thomas Jones with a couple of good runs on this drive picks up 5, and it'll be 3rd down and about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Thomas Jones to the edge is tripped up by Samuel, and the tackle by Asante Samuel brought down Jones shy of 1st down yardage, and we'll see if the Bears go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I think again, once you get in this side of on this side of the 50, depending on exactly what the distance is that they have to travel, they're going to come in and measure it, not because they think that they've got the 1st down, but to make that decision, you want to know exactly how much you've got to go in order to pick it up.
And the Patriots trying to move it a little bit, which if that scene could be flagged.
That goes back to the whole principle of the New England Patriots wanting smart players. That's the kind of thing smart players do. Any advantage you can get.
So it's 4th and 1 yard, and the Bears have their offense out on the field. He carries it, and Grossman is brought down right at the marker. Depends on the spot, and we'll see how generous that spot is. It looks, Troy, from here to be enough. They did not have to get it all the way to the 39-yard line, but they're going to bring the chains out on the field again. Grossman hoping that it's a 1st down, and it is. And with it, a carry by Thomas Jones. 2nd down and 2. Quick snap, and Jones has been much better in this 2nd half. He picks up a 1st down for the Bears. On 1st down, play action. Grossman over the middle for Clark, and it's picked off. Asante Samuel. Another turnover, and Grossman is in on the stop. His 2nd of the game. Asante Samuel has 5 on the year.
we ran the ball and moved the ball pretty well on them throughout the whole game. We just didn't finish our drives and take care of the football, and that's that's a bad combination.
Each side with 3 turnovers. We talked earlier about Rex Grossman limiting the mistakes, hanging on to the ball. He's thrown 2 interceptions and dropped a snap. Harris comes in to make the stop, a gain of 4 by Corey Dillon.
Well, here's Desmond Clark. That's the route that he's going to run. He's actually got a shot for him. Rex Grossman reads this out very, very well. It's just ball location. The ball needed to be thrown on the inside. He throws this behind Desmond Clark, and that's why Asante Samuel was able to make the interception. Then you got Vince Wilfork, who comes in on Miller and just lays him out at the end of that play. Wilfork's been knocking down a lot of people tonight.
2nd down and 6, and a blitz from the Bears. They don't blitz a lot. Harris has been busy. The safety came up to make the hit, a gain of 3 on Corey Dillon. It'll be 3rd down for New England. Bears with more yards on offense than the Patriots to this point. Over the middle, that's in the air, and that's picked off. That's Tillman grabbing it out of midair after the tip, and now the Bears have good field position.
Way too many turnovers. That really held us back. So, I think we moved the ball at times, and we got to find a way to take care of the ball better.
The Bears have it. Down by 7. That's Benson. He picks up 2, and we go back to the interception.
Well, watch Tank Johnson and how relentless he is in his pursuit. Charles Tillman's going to get credited with the interception, but it was Tank Johnson who kept playing, got pressure in on Tom Brady. Tom Brady had plenty of time to get rid of this football, but because Tank Johnson kept coming after him, he forces the high throw, which Manning gets the hand on, and then Charles Tillman gets the interception.
Under a minute to play in this 3rd quarter, 2nd and 8. Grossman fires out of the reach of Clark, his tight end, who was wide open. On 3rd down and 8. Down the middle of the field, Berrien again, Bernard Berrien, and they'll throw the flag. Artrell Hawkins downfield. The 2 are hand checking, and they throw the flags inside the 10.
I think the hardest thing sometimes is for a ball that's underthrown.
25, defense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
I think it's a bad call, but Grossman had pressure in his face, and he's not able to get the ball quite far enough. And for a defensive back, when you're running full speed with a speed guy like Berrien, not knowing exactly where the ball is, that is tough on a defensive back. I didn't see enough contact there to warrant pass interference.
It's a 45-yard penalty. I'm with you. Hawkins has got every bit the same chance to make a play on that ball. He did get his arm out, I think, in an effort to go after the football, had better position for the pass than Berrien, and the 45-yard penalty makes it 1st and goal. Now a Benson carry for 2 yards makes it 2nd and goal. Grossman hit as he throws, and it's incomplete for Muhammad, and a flag comes down. A penalty flag comes in from the back of the end zone.
There's some close calls where, you're playing the ball and there's contact. I mean, that was, we had some of those last night, One on Ellis in the end zone where the ball was overthrown and there was contact and looked like the legs got tangled up. There wasn't a call on that. And, so it's, I think the officials they're interpreting the rule as it's written. Whether we agree with it or disagree with it doesn't really make any difference. It doesn't matter how I see it.
On 1st and goal, it's Benson. Benson in for the touchdown. And the Bears take advantage of the pass interference call, the defensive holding call, and Benson pounds it in from 2 yards out. And with the extra point coming, the Bears have a chance to tie this game.
Step in there, Stan.
And the pass pass is well thrown to Watson, who's forced out by Harris. Here's Maroney on second down, not much, picks up 2. Third down coming up. Brady, time running out, buys some time and airs it out. Watson downfield. Benjamin Watson with a catch inside the 30.
I told him, thanks just for coming back to me in a time where, I put the ball on the ground, made a couple mistakes, but, Tom was a good leader, a good motivator, and, throws good balls, on the other side of that, so thankful for him for that.
I mean, 3rd and 3, we're trying to hit the ball, something in there in the intermediate, and they covered us pretty good, so I just bought a little time, and the line held up great, and saw Ben. I don't think Ben didn't know what happened. I threw it to him and looked up and made a great catch.
Watson kept going while Brady bought time, and it's a 40-yard completion, a reverse. How about another reverse? And Jackson is brought down by Vasher. A double reverse, and Chad Jackson loses 8 yards as Nathan Vasher is back there to make the stop.
And if Riche Caldwell had just kept the ball, they probably would have gotten a pretty good gain out of that. You're going to see this the way it unfolds. And sometimes you just out-trick yourself. Now, if Riche Caldwell keeps it here, this is the only guy here that can really make a play. Instead, they hand it right back to where all the pursuit had already been, because that's where the play was initiated.
The loss of 8. Second down and 18. Brady underneath. Falk to the 25. Third down and 9 for New England. Brady steps up, try and run for it, makes a move on Urlacher and has a first down.
I'll tell you, that's one you don't see very often. You got Urlacher going against Tom Brady in the open field. Here he is in the middle. Tom Brady sees the opening, and he does not pick up the first down if Urlacher makes the tackle there.
It's the uncoordinated, the uncoordinated stutter step probably is what it looked like. I'm not the most athletic guy, so maybe he was thinking I was sliding. I put him to sleep.
I thought he was going to go down. I thought he was going to slide, man. That's what I thought. It's a good play by him, juked me, and then I ended up scoring on the drive. Like I said, it's a big play. If I get him down, it's probably 4th and 3, 4th and 4, but I didn't. He made the play.
I think he makes good decisions in those situations. He makes good decisions in all situations, but in those situations, and that was, it opened up for me. I had a little space, and, was able to give Brian probably his best move. Maybe it's his only move.
An 11-yard run on 3rd down and 9, and now a fullback carry by Heath Evans. Down to the 9, maybe the 8.5. How about after picking up the first down, the emotion let loose by Tom Brady after picking up the first down.
That's the old Michael Irvin move right there. I know Tom Brady has great respect for Brian Urlacher. Went over there to say something to him, but Urlacher didn't want to hear it.
2nd and 5. Maroney. Urlacher the first one there. Maroney picks up 2. 3rd down coming up. 8 plays, 66 yards against the top defense, and on a quarterback sneak, Brady looks like he has enough for a first down. It depends on the spot. Started to lose the football. And it's a first down for New England.
That's right. That was Lance Briggs who was coming in and got his hand on the ball and just about got it loose. Only imagine if they get down here again and then turn it over.
Vrabel, number 50, is in and eligible. And a weapon. 1st and goal. Maroney over the right side. Tripped up. Hillenmeyer was down there at the bottom of the pile for the Bears. 2nd and goal. Brady keeps it, flips it. Watson for the touchdown. As Rex Grossman takes over. Starting from his own 20, and the pass batted down in the direction of Seymour again. They're the offensive leaders for the Bears, and there's the day. 2 interceptions for Grossman. Also put the ball on the ground with a mishandled snap. 13 out of 29 for 175 yards. 2nd down and 10.
Well, Chicago now gets an opportunity to try to answer the score that New England just put up and see if they can do it.
Hand off to Thomas Jones, picks up 9. Misdirection play and a 1st down carry by Thomas Jones. Bruschi on the tackle, a gain of 3 and a fresh set, as now Teddy Bruschi is down. Teddy Bruschi appears to be okay after taking a knee to the head on that last play. It was a 3rd down and 1, 1st down carry by Jones. New England up by 7. Jones making the most out of that play, getting it up to the 49-yard line. That looked like it was going nowhere, and Thomas Jones able to bounce it for 18 yards.
I tell you, that looked like the kind of stuff Walter Payton used to do. I mean, you watch him to the front side, and it's all bottled up. I mean, right here they have him. Richard Seymour comes in and bangs him, but he doesn't wrap him up, and Thomas Jones bounces out of that. I tell you, so many times we see tacklers come in and not use their arms and wrap people up and thinking you can just knock them to the ground with a shoulder. That time it cost the Patriots.
Teddy Bruschi back in the game as Jones carries it. Colvin on the rush. Grossman fires, incomplete, off the hands of Muhsin Muhammad. Third down and 7, off his back foot, firing it downfield. More contact and a flag. Hobbs was down there with Bernard Berrien, and they'll throw the flag again.
Tell you, it's the best play the Bears have had.
Pass
really.
interference, 27, defense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, 1st down.
You know, the double move, slant and go, and Hobbs tries locating the ball, and I think their feet just get tangled up, and you know, it's a hard one because there's going to be contact, and the defense has just the same amount of right to go up for the ball as what the offensive player does. The ball was thrown inside. It was going to be a very difficult ball to catch as it was, but then you pick up all these yards. I've always said that I think that pass interference should be a reviewable play.
As it is, a 30-yard penalty. There was some contact with the upper body prior to their legs getting tangled. And Thomas Jones won't go down, picks up 3. I will say
for the touchdown, but you at least want to get 3 points.
Blitz from New England. The pass is caught, but well played by Samuel. Rasheed Davis made the grab, short of 1st down yardage, and the field goal unit will come on for the Bears.
Why did you kick the field goal instead of going for it on 4th down?
Because I thought that was the right thing to do at the time. I felt like we would get the ball back, which we did, and have an opportunity there. To win the football game, we're going to need 2 scores. That's why I did.
1 for 2 on the night. Maynard gets it down, and Gold drills it. It's a 4-point game. Brady fires, and he's got Rashae Caldwell wide open. Out of bounds on the Patriots side of midfield. A 22-yard completion, and the Patriots, Troy, the first team to go over 300 yards against this Chicago defense this season.
We got to get after the quarterback. That's the D-line. We have to get after the quarterback. So I think it's safe to say that we, as a defensive line, didn't do our job tonight.
Second down and 9. Play action from Brady, who's hit as he lets it go. It's incomplete. That's Mark Anderson, the rookie, who has 8 sacks, which ties a Bears rookie record. They took half a sack away during the week.
Yeah, he's right here on the end, and he is a special player. I mean, he has done a great job this year. He's got such great speed and athleticism, and he's able to keep his pad level down, which is something very hard to do when you're running around the edge. But he has the ability to do that and made a big play there because he doesn't get the sack, but he's able to at least force the incompletion, and then they don't have to use their last time out.
3rd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, quick throw, pass caught, Caldwell. Rashae Caldwell down inside the 30-yard line, dragged down by Tillman, a 20-yard completion.
3rd down really got us, you know. I don't know the final numbers. They might have been 40%, 50%, you know, and we couldn't get off the field on 3rd down, and that's not normal for us.
Good move by Caldwell going back to the football. He didn't wait on it. Had he have waited on the ball, Tillman probably makes the tackle, but because he went towards the football and got it, he had the angle then to get by Tillman.
Approaching the 2-minute warning, and Heath Evans carries it, picks up 2. Corey Dillon, the tailback, gets it. First hit by Tommy Harris, and they will mark Dillon as the two sides get into it. Tillman is in the middle of it, along with Matt Light. There are no flags down on the field that I see. Corey Dillon carries it on 3rd and 5, doing all he can. Ball is out. And it belongs to Chicago. Instead of getting the field goal try, Dillon fumbles. And if this play stands, we're under 2 minutes. It would be the 5th turnover by Bill Belichick's New England Patriots.
Well, this is really amazing, and the ball clearly out.
They go after that ball. I mean, the coaches must really preach that, and they must work harder in practice because I've never seen anything like that. And when you watch them on tape, that's exactly what they do. I mean, Belichick must have stood up here 10 times in front of us this week. So this is out of all the teams we ever played, this team strips the ball more than anybody.
Well, I've got to believe that they will at least review this, but they're not going to.
The crowd is screaming for a review. They won't get it. Grossman airs it out. Rasheed Davis downfield, and it's Samuel with his 3rd of this game. Asante Samuel with his 3rd interception of this game hauls it in, and the New England Patriots will take over up 4. The Bears are out of timeouts.
I'm just proud. First of all, I thank the good man above. Without him, none of this would be possible. So, I was hot today. They kept coming. So, I made the plays.
He jumped it and made a great play. He's got a lot of speed and a lot of recovery time, and he just went out and that interception was a great play by him and understanding what we were trying to do.
He threw a couple bad passes, and I'm going to say their defensive back made some great plays is what I'll say. At the end, we had to look. We had 0 coverage. We had a corner man-on-man without safety help. You want to throw the ball in those situations.
Poise, a guy back there just poised, and you can tell a guy that's in his realm. He's a guy that's in his realm. This is what he does best. So as far as playing it against our defense, he did well.
I think we now see the good things that we've done and some of the bad things that we need to clean up, but now is the time to do that. You do want to play your best football now, and that's what I think